Well, this is exciting. Sister Mary Ellen Mance is with us, Brother Brendan Corkery of Maryknoll Missions. And I got to tell the two of you, I am so familiar with Maryknoll because of the magazine. I know when I was growing up, my parents must have been very generous to the missions through Maryknoll because I remember the magazine always in our house. Brother, thank you so much for being with us. We know the magazine. Could you tell us about Maryknoll, though?
Okay. Maryknoll was founded in 1911. Next year is our 100th anniversary.
Great.
Our founders, two of the founders were from the Boston area. Bishop James Anthony Walsh, who was from Cambridge, Mother Mary Joseph Rogers from Jamaica Plain.
You know, Sister Mary Ellen Mance, it's great to have you with us on the show today.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, no, it's tremendous because the work of Maryknoll in the missions has been so critical to the life of the church for so many years, and exactly 100 years almost, and those anniversaries, as Brother says, are coming up. Could you tell us about your experience in the missions, because I know that you've been to a lot of different places on this globe?
Well, I'm a teacher.
Okay.
My first mission assignment was to Chile, and I worked there in parish schools that the Maryknoll Society set up in very poor areas. We were always in the poorest slum areas of each parish. The classrooms were wall-to-wall children, and I was there for 20 years. And then I moved on. After that, I came home and did service here in the United States for 8 years. Then I went to the Southern Sudan. And again, I was in education, but in a very different way. Education in Southern Sudan was practically nothing except what missionaries had set up on a small scale wherever they were working. But it was right up my alley to what I wanted to do. Yeah. And that's what I did.
Tremendous. And Brother, you've been a Maryknoll missionary for almost 50 years. You have an anniversary coming up which coincides with the anniversary of Maryknoll itself.
Yes.
What are some of the places where you've served?
I worked in Western Samoa in the Pacific. I came back to Maryknoll and I did formation work for our seminarians and brother candidates for 12 years. I worked in our house in New York City. We have a house there also.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Now, Sister, I know that there are strong connections to the Boston area where Catholic TV is based, because two of your founders had very strong ties to communication and the use of the tools of communication. Can you tell us about that?
Well, Father James Anthony Walsh was the director of the Society for the Propagation of the Faith in Boston, and he believed very, very much in the use of the media, which at that time was simply publications of a magazine for his use. Mm-hmm. And so he founded the Field Afar magazine, which was primarily dealing with the missionaries in China. Okay. And the foundress of the Maryknoll Sisters was a young graduate from Smith College who had been inspired by the Protestant girls in that college who were going off to mission. And so one of the teachers there said to her, "Why don't you do something for your Catholic girls?" And so she was advised to go see Father Walsh in the office of the Society of Propagation of the Faith, and they hit it off immediately, and she just continued working with him and helping to publish the Field Afar until they finally moved on, got permission to start the Maryknoll mission.
I see. Where, Brother, is there a focus of missionary activity for the Maryknolls right now in this particular moment in history?
Okay. We work in about 30 countries throughout the world. We have no parishes here in the United States. The only name we do get the only way we get our name out is through our publications and with the magazine. And at one point there, half of the vocations have come through the magazine to Maryknoll. Now they're coming through the website.
Ah, the website. Very important. What is that website?
Well, it's kind of new to us too, but
Marinol.org.
the Marinol website is marinol.org.
That's it, yeah. Marinol.org is a tremendous website because I know that it's almost a portal. You can go there and you can learn about the work of Marinol Missions, both the priests and brothers and the religious women who are involved in missionary activity, and it's all right there. So you just have to go to marinol.org. But what about the magazine? The magazine, Sister, is obviously still around. I see it all over the place. How can people get their hands on it?
Well, the Marinol magazine is something that if anyone contributes to the Marinol Society, they will automatically be sent the Marinol magazine. And people also can subscribe to it. It's also being sent to schools, Catholic schools, where the teachers ask for it, and it's sent free of charge to their classes with a lesson plan for two of the articles in the magazines that they can use in their classes.
I see.
And it has a great population of children now reading the Marinol magazine across the country.
Sure. Well, great celebrations coming up for the brothers and priests in 2011,
Yes.
and for the sisters of Marinol in 2012.
2012.
So we got to get the word out about that so that we can get
Absolutely.
ready to celebrate.
Yes.
Because it's coming up fast. So do visit marinol.org, where you can find out all about the missionary work of Marinol and their history, and also make a contribution and get your hands on that magazine. And brother and sister, thank you so much for being with us right here in the Catholic TV living room. It's been great to have you.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
It's
God
great
bless. And
being
we're going to go
here.
back now to more of This is the Day.
Thanks.